In this video, we're going to continue doing some equation of a line practice, and we are going to be looking at some vertical and horizontal lines. So question number 4 says, determine the equation of the vertical line that passes through 2 and -7. So they didn't tell us too much, except we are looking for the equation. The line is vertical, and they gave me a point that it passes through. Normally when I go to find the equation of a line, I do start with y equals mx plus b, which I did in the previous question, and then we find our slope and we find our y-intercept. When lines are vertical or horizontal, I do this a little bit differently. So when I see that word vertical, the first thing I do is I draw myself a little picture of what this line is going to look like. So I'm just going to make an xy axis. It goes through the point 2 and -7. So I'm going to just roughly figure out where 2 and -7 are. So this would be 2. There's -7. I have a point, and it's vertical. Vertical lines go straight up and down. So my line would be there. That's what it would look like. So when I have a vertical line, I see that it is crossing through the x-axis at 2. So the equation of this line is just x equals and then 2. And that's it. So you just want to look at, is it going through the x-axis or the y-axis? It's going through the x-axis. And where is it going through? At 2. All right, for the horizontal line, it's the same idea. So it says determine the equation of the horizontal line that passes through 18 and 15. So usually I start with y equals mx plus b, but because it says it's horizontal, I usually know, I've trained myself that I need to do something a little different. So I'm going to try the same thing we did last time. I'm going to just draw a little picture. Instead of counting out all the tick marks, I'm going to say that 15 is positive, might be right there. 18 is positive, so let's just put it there. And then 15 and 18 would be that point right there. And this time it is horizontal. So horizontal is this way, like the horizon. And I notice this time it is passing through the y-intercept. So it's passing through the y-intercept. So my equation is going to be y equals, and then where it passes through is at 18. So this is just the line y equals 18. So I drew a picture. I looked at whether it crosses through the x-axis or the y-axis. It went through y. And then I look at where it was at 18. So it's just y equals 18. Okay, I will see you in the next video to do the next part.